team, the Forest Hills Rangers versus the home team, our Bishop McCort Catholic High School Lady Crushers. Bringing you this afternoon's action, yours truly, Ralph DeMarco, along with Jeannie Feathers, Rod Jarvis, our softball analyst, and of course our stream producer, Ian Lipinski. The Dream Team, the Stream Team. Welcome, Jeannie.
Oh, what a night. How about that?
Jeannie, it's good to be back with you on the stream.
I know, it's been a while.
And we have a lot to talk about today. But first, we're going to go directly to the coach's corner with our head softball coach, Garrett Marion. And Coach Marion, welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you. Great to be here.
Well, Coach, it's the Dream Team, the Stream Team, so you're in the dream whether you realize it or not, okay?
All right.
Sometimes it's a nightmare, but we know it's a dream.
Well, Coach Marion, at the end of last season, actually took the girls' softball team over as the head coach and actually coached them in the District 6 playoff. He was named the head coach for this season. This year is his first year as the head coach. And Coach, the season to this point has been kind of up and down. Can you talk to that a little bit?
Oh, yeah. We have a very young team. Right now we just have one senior. And playing in the Little Highlands is a very tough conference, and the girls are developing well, and the future looks very bright for the girls who are up and coming. So we have a lot of underclassmen who are coming along very well.
Well, Coach, real challenge here tonight. I mean, Forest Hills leads the section. They're one of the better softball teams in the LHAC, so big challenge here tonight.
Oh, yes. Yep. They're a good pitching team, good hitting team, good defensive team all around, so we just got to stay composed the whole game and battle all 7 innings.
And Coach, with the composure and battling, there is still a lot to play for. I mean, we're in 10th place in the District 6 playoffs. They take 12 teams, and so we're in the hunt. There's a lot left to play for this season.
Oh, yeah. Every game counts right now. We need all the points we can get, and we can't take a night off, especially against a good team. So.
Jeannie, anything you want to?
Well, I mean, if you're looking at the team that you've got, I know you have a young team, and I know that actually there's some younger girls that are coming up in the future years that I think are going to make a big difference going forward. So, we just got to get through. We got to get through this year, get into playoffs, do our best, and
oh yeah.
It is senior night. We're really excited about that. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later.
We have, and as Coach mentioned, we have senior Carolyn Bailey. And Coach, thanks for joining us on the Coach's Corner, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck this evening.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
Take care, Coach.
You too.
Well, Jeannie, you have anything you want to add at this time?
Sure. Do we want to go over some of our corporate sponsors?
That would be fantastic.
All righty then. Let me grab, there's papers flying everywhere. We always honor our corporate sponsors, Ameristar Financial, Dr. John P. Walker, Family Dentistry, Laurel Auto Group, and Harris Smith Foundation, HF Lens Company, Allegheny Orthodontic Associates, Martellus Pharmacy, McEnany Brothers, Metz Culinary Services, Nico's Restaurant, WJCTV, Game Day Apparel, and Brett Insurance.
Well, Jeannie, there's some great stuff, and we love our sponsors, and we appreciate that. And we ask everyone where you can to support the sponsors of the Crushers Sports Network. Well, senior night activities. So for our fans that are watching and listening here in the pregame show, we're going to continue with our pregame show. But when they start the senior night activities and introduce our senior, we're just going to cut right to that. And I know that Jeannie has some information about our senior. But before we get to that, we're going to give a shout out to Sunshine Jill, who reports the weather for us on the Crusher Sports Network, and she's not with us today, but give her a little shout out, huh, Jeannie?
Poor Jilly, she was busy today at work. She's probably still there crunching numbers. That's what she does. You think she's only weather, but she financially runs the school. I've been really busy, at the end of school and getting everything ready, so probably still there, but she's here in our class.
Well, we do want to welcome to the stream our softball analyst, none other than Rod Jarvis. And Rod, welcome back to the stream, doing some softball this afternoon.
I feel like I'm in the water I should be in right now.
Are you familiar with this game, Ron?
That's I would hope so.
Well, with that being said, Rod Jarvis was the ASA Fast Pitch Softball National Championship twice. He was the ASA National Fast Pitch Champion MVP, ranked #1 in the world in fast pitch softball. He was a softball coach at Conemaugh Township as well as a football coach and a local basketball referee. Rod, a lot of good stuff you lived in this life.
Everything that I hoped I would want to do, I think I've done. But now that I've done it, I think I want to do some more things.
You've been a busy guy. You know what? You never want to stop.
I want to work on a stream team.
Oh, see,
Well,
we're making that dream come true, Rod.
You're in the dream, but Rod, we're going to give you a little bit of a different job here this evening in the pregame show. Obviously, Sunshine Jill's not here, so we're going to just call you Partly Sunny, Rod Jarvis. Okay, talk to us about the weather.
Well, I hope that I don't put any pressure on Jill because she does a good job at that.
She does.
But anyhow, I'll wing it here. It is 82 degrees out, and it feels like 82 degrees out. I mean, it's absolutely nice. It's clear sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. It's hot, and it's perfect weather to play ball in my opinion. Some people don't like hot weather, but I always like to play when it was hot. And wind is not a factor. The only thing that we might have is too much sun.
Oh.
Well, and with that being said, Rod, you know, being a softball pitcher and playing softball in your younger years, like with the sun is behind us, heading in the westerly direction. How does that affect the players on the field? Do you think? And I know a lot of them are wearing their sunglasses right now.
When the sun is behind you, which it's over our shoulders, the right fielder is going to probably get the brunt of it. She has to come in for everything, which is right into the sun. The center fielder is going to be okay if they're coming in towards second base, you know, towards the mound to field a fly ball. But if they have to run to their arm side, or they're, you know, if they're right-handed to the third base side, they're going to have a little problem with the sun.
Well, Rod, we appreciate you giving us that tidbit as far as the defensive players are concerned. Now, that shouldn't really affect the batters, Rod. But
No, as a matter of fact, the batters like it when it's a little bright because that yellow ball just sticks out, especially against the brown dirt at the infield. It's easy, you know. You like to say it's easier to hit, but
Well, Rod, I just want to bring up one point. I'm not really that agile as far as when the ball comes off the bat towards us. If you don't know, we are positioned out right outside of left field, and with these right-handed batters, I'm just a little bit nervous, but I feel very comfortable with you on my right-hand side.
Well, keep in mind now, Jeannie, I was a pitcher. I wasn't much of a fielder.
Well, tonight you may be a catcher.
And there's a reason why Mr. DeMarco put me on this far side over here, I'm sure.
Well, you're going to get the sun first.
If we get a line drive, I can guarantee I'm not going to break a nail.
Oh.
Look, you better be ready to duck.
Oh, boy.
Coach, and I made a note of this, and I know whenever you and I talked this week, I didn't talk about it, but obviously the dimensions of softball, the game is so much closer. That ball comes at you pretty quickly, does it not?
Absolutely, and today, going anywhere from 45 to 50, 60, 70 at some. Absolutely juiced, in my opinion, and the ball comes off that bat. The base 80 feet away from the catcher, so there's a reason why they wear masks, and I'm not sure if it's mandatory that they have to wear them, infielders, but the ball is live. There's no doubt.
Have any extras of those masks?
You'll be safe.
We'll throw Ian in front of the ball. Okay. Well, we'll save you too, Jeannie, but, you know, there might be, you know, you might have to give us $10 or something like that. Okay?
We'll work with you.
Well, Krista Hirschberger, the head softball coach at Forest Hills, keys to the game? do what they do. They're one of the better softball teams in the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference. Just keep doing what you do, and that's her keys to the game. And our coach talked about, just staying after it, staying in the game. G, what do you think are your keys to the game?
Well, I sort of have a lot of the same keys to the game, no matter what we're in. You got to come out strong. You have to come out strong and show what you've got and really get a good lead. This is not a team that you can sort of lay back and let it happen. I think we have to have the bats running within the first two innings and get a couple runs on the board.
Well, Rod, what about your keys to the game?
Most importantly, I think that our crushers are going to have to limit the opportunities for Forest Hill. They have to limit them. You can't give that team 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6 outs an inning. You can't let them go deep into the order, more kids on base. We got to be able to field the ball. We got to be able to throw the ball, throw runners out. We're going to have to play a almost perfect game, and that's hard to do at any level. But it's no small task playing Forest Hill Rangers. They are a good team, and they'll make you work. But that doesn't mean they're not beatable.
Well, that's why you play the games, right?
Absolutely.
And Ralph's key to the game for me, and I'm going to just kind of reiterate what both of you just said. We can't let ground balls get through our glove, and we can't drop fly balls. If we field the balls and we catch the fly balls, I think we can keep this game close. Like you said, Rod, and Jeannie said, get off to a fast start. You can't give them more opportunities than is permitted by the rules. Okay, you can't give them go through 6 or 7 or 8 batters in the first 2 innings. We just got to play good defense. Jeannie, with all that being said, I'm going to jump to the sportsmanship prayer if you're okay with that.
I would be honored, Ralph. As I always introduce, we at Bishop McCort pray before everything we do. Any assembly, anything that we have at the school every morning and every afternoon. So why should it be any different when we come to a sporting event? And again, Ralph, I want to say thank you to Father Crookston who put this prayer together. The sportsmanship prayer, strong and faithful God, the giver of the fullness of life. As we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and all gathered here. Keep these young people safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen.
And once again for our listeners, amen. Well, once again for our listeners, as Forest Hills is warming up, we might be in the middle of a discussion, but once they start talking about our senior and honoring her here on senior night, we're just going to stop what we're doing and we'll pick it up where we were at. But Forest Hills comes into this game 9-1 overall. Bishop McCort is 4-11 overall, and one of the things that that many fans may not be aware of, but in the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference, there is an East and a West setup, and I'm going to ask Jeannie to go to the East and go to the West. And then we'll have Rod talk about how the softball tournament is set up in the LHAC.
All right. In the East standings, we have Bald Eagle, Bellefonte, Tyrone, Huntington, Phillipsburg Osceola, Central Martinsburg, Hollidaysburg, Penns Valley, Clearfield, Bishop Guilfoyle Catholic, and Bellwood Annis. And those are actually the order that they're in at this point. Am I correct?
Yes. And
so Bald Eagle is leading the pack.
And I believe that Rod has the information about how the sections are organized, and he can go right through that.
Teams will play 12 games in their sections, each team once, with 2 being scheduled twice. Duplicates will be determined by random and will rotate each cycle. 4 crossover games will appear on slates with 2 contests at home and 2 on the road for each team. Schools will have 4 openings for non-conference games. The conference will award section titles, but will not play a championship game. So we could very well win our section, but we would not play a championship game.
Well, and Forest Hills is at the top of the section, so if you have any aspirations of climbing the ladder, you got to knock these guys off right now. And I think we're going to start this senior night information, the senior night activities, and then Jeannie will follow it up with some information about our senior Carolyn Bailey.
Absolutely. I'm wondering if we're going to be able to hear the senior.
Well, we're gonna find that out for sure. Coach, while we're kind of waiting, and did Coach give you, and when you were talking over there off the air, did he give you any changes in the lineup at all?
Yeah, he did, Ralph. But I did not. He told me Riley Zeglin is going to first base, but he did tell me who was going to be playing third. But I don't recall what he said, which is nothing
Well,
unusual for
you
me.
know what? When they come out here, we'll be able to look at them and
And we'll
find
figure it
out
all
who
We'll
out.
figure it
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
and we'll get it all, and we'll give you the.
It's not going to be a secret, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're going to give you the batting orders and the defensive positions of each team. And as we always tell you, if you have any constructive criticism for us, we would be more than happy to hear about it. You can contact us at Bishop McCort. Our emails are on the website. And also, you know, if we do something good and you like it, let us know, because we'll keep doing that as well. And we want to remind you that you're listening to the Crusher Sports Network, and it's softball senior night from Roxbury Park. And I believe we're going to...
Our athletic director, Mike Bako, is out on the field to honor our senior, Carolyn Bailey.
And I don't know if we'll be able to hear the announcer or not, but we do have some information on Carolyn. So, and this is the most important reason why we're here, is because it is a senior night, senior afternoon, however you want to put it. And I think that they just want to get things in place and go from there.
When I coached, I never was crazy about senior night because it's kind of sensitive. You're you're not losing them, but they're moving on. You've had them since they were freshmen, and
It's definitely an emotional night.
Yeah,
and emotional for the parents, emotional for the kids.
And that one chapter of their life is, you turn the page and away we go. But
Well, you can see that, Rod, in the halls of the school. As soon as Easter was early this year, and I think it had a mindset effect on students where they just thought that should be the end of school.
Well, let me say this to you.
It's a little
My 45 years of being in education, I've never been any place where April rolls around and it's like, hey, school's over. Huh? Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. And you know what? The classes are still happening. The homework's still getting out. But it's that mindset that.
Well, I've got some thank yous while we're waiting here. I want to thank the AD at Forest Hills, Deron Carpenter, and of course their coach, Krista Hirschberger. And we've got a bunch of thank yous on our end. And I'll get to those McCort thank yous in a little bit because I do want to talk about a young fellow who really helped us with materials and getting set up and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not sure what the holdup is here.
I think we're just, you got to get the perfect pictures, Ralph.
are they honoring the Forest Hill seniors too, or?
I do not know.
Okay, we're starting a little later so they could have had more field time. And we are honoring the Forest Hills. Thank you so much, Mr. Hornick.
I see that in basketball, and they do that, which I think is nice.
I think it's really nice.
Yes, it is. There she is.
There's Carolyn Bailey. Ralph, let me tell you a little.
You got it. It's all yours, Jeannie.
Because I don't think we're going to be able to hear what they have to say. Carolyn Bailey is our lone senior on the Crusher softball team. Her parents, she's being walked by her parents, Frank and Jennifer Bailey. She also plays Bishop McCort basketball, and we know that they had a very successful season this year. Carolyn is a member of the reading team, SAD, the PEP Club, National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, French Honor Society, Minithon, Math Team, and Education and Vogue. Carolyn plans on going to college at St. Vincent College and majoring in pre-med biology. She's a smart cookie, Ralph.
I'll tell you what, I looked at that resume and I'm thinking, wow, that is something special right there.
Sure
That
is.
really is.
Sure
Okay.
is. She's a nice girl too.
And I talked to her dad, and I chatted with her, and we're going to do something a little bit different because it's senior night and she's the only senior. Whether we win this or lose this, we're still going to talk to her at the end of the game. Okay.
As you should. She's
All right.
a fine young lady.
And taking some pictures there, mom and dad and young lady, their daughter, and man. And I'll give Forest Hills a lot of credit. They lined up there on the right in front of their bench area, and they're showing some great respect for our senior night activities, and we do appreciate that, and we thank Forest
They tend
Hills
to
for
have
that.
a very well run program. I'm looking to see because I think that it's a shame, Ralph, when you have to take off your glasses to be able to see.
I gotta put mine on when I want to see.
I wanted to double check this, but I want to make mention. We talk about her accolades, Carolyn's accolades. Last night, the Rotary Club of Johnstown honored academic honored students from schools around the area, and Bishop McCort had a number of students that were in the top of the academic classes for the school districts in the area. Carolyn Bailey was one of those students that was honored. There was Carolyn Bailey, Marissa Davis, Ashley Kuntz, Hannah Lightberger, Ella Lightberger, Anthony Gonguda, Sadie Ravancic, Grace Wyant, RJ Shayasta, and Charlize Amber, who also received a scholarship from the Rotary Club. So to know that we have that many high honors, highly academic students that were being honored last night is something to be proud of. And the fact I wanted to make mention of that because Carolyn was one of those students.
Well, and I think we're going to get this first pitch here very shortly. The game, Brent, both guys, I would consider both of these around the block, and they know their business very well. Just give a little shout out to those guys and hope that they have a great game as well, because we couldn't do it without them. And I know that so people understand we need umpires, we need officials.
Yeah, I also want a thankless job because I think that the sports it pays dividends in a lifetime. I've been coaching cheerleading in McCort now for over 20 years. I'm actually going to one of my cheerleaders that graduated in I believe it was 2010. I'm going to be going to her wedding this weekend.
Well, that's fantastic. That's great.
And being involved in high school and youth sports is something that every adult should consider. Is even if I don't have any. For me, it was really a touching thing. But yeah, if basketball, football, for the PIW, it's a little bit of extra money. It's a lot of fun, and it makes a difference in a lot of kids' lives.
Whenever they bring the captains out and the coaches and the umpires are there, what are they chatting up?
What's out of play, what's in play, their lineup, pronunciation, who's running, and then the officials will give the PIW message, and they'll shake hands, which is what they're doing now, and now time to take off the gloves.
It's almost time.
Well, it's a beautiful afternoon, and I'll tell our fans the only problem that we have right now is that it gets a little windy, okay, and the papers are flying around.
Nice because it gives you a little bit of air.
Well, we want to give our thank yous to our friends at Bishop McCort, our head coach Garrett Marion, Frank Bailey, who brought the extension cords and the pop-up tent. We want to thank him, Mike Bako, Tom Smith, Tim Hornick, Mary Luna, John DeFazio, and Maria Sanders to get to this point. I don't know if they got any music going because I don't hear to have the national anthem, Jeannie. And we'll give you starting line. And we do want to give a shout serve our great nation, whether it's locally, nationally, or internationally. We thank you. We love you to all you men and women that protect and serve each. Getting ready for this first pitch.
And Ralph, is playing, looks to be playing, and Riley Zeglin is going to first.
Okie dokie.
Just to keep you all in line.
Well, we certainly want to do that.
We got Kylie Durst at third.
So much for my weather forecast saying that the wind is not a factor. Of course, it really isn't, except for us.
Factor for us.
Yeah, papers on the thing.
Papers are going.
On the table.
And who's going to first then? Who do you have on first base
Riley
there?
Zeglin is on.
You know what? And
Did they just
that
okay?
is not true. I lied to you, Ralph, and I apologize. Kylie Durst is a shortstop, and Carolyn Bailey is at third.
0-0.
Yes. When they were warming up, Kylie was over here on third base. Okay, we're good.
First hitter is Morgan Gadula. She's a shortstop for Forest Hills. She just tried to bunt. One foul. Now she's in the hole on two. And I'm hopefully that we can get a one out here. There it is. Good job.
We got Belle Toth, I believe,
Yep.
is on the mound.
Belle's capable of throwing a good game. There's no doubt. She mixes her speeds up well. Got to throw location. There you go.
And you know, Rob, we talked about it. They're okay, and you got to make those plays so you can hang in the. Belle Toth is the pitcher. Carolyn Bailey's at third. Riley Zeglin is at first. Zoe Stormer. Kylie Durst is at shortstop. Reese Jarvis in left field. Maddie Adams in center field. Billy Steigers in right field. First, no score.
See, there's what I was telling you about speed. You got to do that. Number 3 hitter up. Normally, your number 3 hitter is your best hitter on the team. Normally, if you keep her off balance with that change up, and now she's in the hole, and hopefully Belle hits the corner somewhere.
There you go.
Yep.
You know,
Good job, Belle.
we have a couple of boys tennis players that we're going to interview here, and if we can, Rod, we're going to exchange seats with a young fella, Steven Sanders, here as soon as we get Forest Hills out and we make the switch to the bottom of the first. Okay?
Okay, absolutely. Just let me know when.
He's right behind you, brother. You better watch out. He's a goaltender. He might knock you right out of the way.
It wouldn't take much.
I'm not even going to comment on that, Rod. Okay? I'm not even going there.
Belle throws with me over the winter, and she's she's a perfectionist at times when it comes to being on the mound. She gets a little frustrated. That's going to be a tough play. That's in the hole. You got a backhand, a long throw, 60-foot bases. Gets her up that line so quick.
So I would have to think that one's going to be labeled a hit. Wouldn't you think, Rod?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
So we're at Forest Hill's fourth batter, and that's Anna Spangler, I believe, number 7, and she's the pitcher. And I do got to give a shout out to her mom, Amy Spangler. When I was principal at Wimber, and Amy's still there, the guidance counselor, but we were good friends, and I chatted with her daughter here before the game and told her to send a positive message to her mom and send my friendship and love. And so a little shout out to my friend Amy Spangler.
That's a nice inning right there.
Yeah, very good by the Crushers.
Good inning.
Now we're going to the bottom of the first, okay?
And who we got here?
We got well, let me say this to you, all of our. It's very difficult for us to get out and stream the tennis team, but we want people to know that there is a tennis team, and they had a very solid season. And one of those tennis players, our boys tennis player, Steven Sanders, he's a junior, 11th grader. He plays hockey, tennis. He's in the FCA, Student Council. He's the president of Student Council. Spanish Honor Society and Spanish Club. His future plans are become an architect. How do you say?
And that was the architectural engineer.
Oh,
Ralph.
good. Thank God you're here, Jeannie. Welcome to the Dream Team, the Stream Team.
Thanks, Mr. Marker. Great to be here.
Oh, that's even. So the boys tennis team had a little bit of an up and down season, but beat Richland twice. It's on the season first.
We're a very young team. We have many underclassmen, sophomores. I haven't even picked up the racket before. So we'll have many seniors. This year we even have one senior.
We were going to try to get there to do a senior day, but they're senior, so we're trying to let people know about it. So tell us about District 6, the tournament.
It's pretty good. A lot of good competition. Players.
And did you compete singles or doubles?
I competed in doubles this year.
Who was your partner?
Timothy Huff.
Okay, so how did you guys do in the District 6 tournament?
We lost in the first round, but we lost 7-5, 7-5, so it was fairly close.
That's close. That's really good.
All right, Steve.
Pretty good.
All A's?
Gee, Ralph.
Don't say the word cookie. You make me hungry, okay?
Oh.
All right? Stephen, I interact with you on a regular basis. You're a quality young man, okay? And we wish you nothing but the best. And thanks for taking the time out for joining us on the stream. Go ahead, fire away.
Going to be playing next week?
No, we were supposed to play the match thing, but it got canceled.
It got canceled. Okay, I just was happening that we made mention of it.
Now, Stephen, thanks for joining us, and God bless, and don't give your mom a rough time, okay?
Margaret, thank you for
Mr. Jarvis is okay. Now, we are going to have another tennis player join us, and that's going to be Brady Dolgus. But, Brady, you're going to join us after the bottom of this inning is over, okay? After the Crushers bat, okay? And you're got a lot. Stephen did pretty good. You're going to be in the hot seat, brother, okay? All right.
You better watch, Ralph. He might take your job.
Well, you know what? I'm getting to the point where somebody needs to take my job, okay? But anyway, we're in the bottom of the first, no score. Off to a positive start for our Crushers, and
They get these bats moving.
Yeah, we got a leadoff hitter on nice base hit up the middle, and we're hitting the ball.
Oh, there we go.
That's just foul. You can see the
I
dust fly.
didn't see the chalk fly.
well, our leadoff hitter was number 2, Kylie Durst, and she got on base. And our next batter is Belle Toth, our pitcher. And it would be great if the Crushers could bring a run in here in the bottom of the first inning. Nice hit up the middle.
Oh, that's trouble. Nope, Bell beat it out.
Yeah, we got out at Kylie Durst was out at second. Nice play by the shortstop for Forest Hills, Morgan Gadula, and but Belle Toth was safe at first base, running hard down there, so they wouldn't get the double play. And that brings up, I believe, number 11, and that's okie dokie.
So far, we've put the ball in play pretty good. Foot or the mound or the rubber, something. Leadoff hitter, that Kylie Durst. She's tough.
Forest Hills doesn't. We're up. I believe this is number 14, Riley Zeglin, and Riley is playing first base here this evening.
Riley, good hitter. She can put the ball in play. We need her to hit a gap shot here.
And I want to make a correction because Carolyn Bailey is at third base, and Riley Zeglin, number 14, is at first base. It is 1-0 Bishop McCort. We're in the bottom of the first inning, and we're hanging tough, and that's what we need to do. This would be a big victory for the Crushers if they can pull this off as they battle for District 6 playoff spot. We'll talk more about that as the game wears on.
Riley has quick hands, quick wrists. You're not going to throw it by her. She can hit. She lays the lumber to the ball. She swings.
I like that thing. I'm going to use that.
Could say use all aluminum.
I'm writing that down. because we have baseball next week, so
Nice play
I
by
can
the
lay
catcher.
the lumber to the.
Lay the lumber to them.
Well, that was the way it used to be in the old days.
Now it's aluminum.
Aluminum.
Crushers have 2 outs. Runner on first. We're in 1-0. Bishop McCort over the.
Oh,
Fouls it off.
just missed that one. Here. Riley is on her.
You gotta wonder if she puts it in play if coach will have our runners running. I mean, with 2 outs, we got nothing to lose.
I got her on a good.
There's the strikeout. That's 3 outs, and we go to the top of the second inning. Bishop McCort 1, Forest Hills 0, and we're going to ask Mr. Jarvis to step out again, and we're going to talk to another one of our boys tennis players. Okay.
All right, Brady Dolgus.
Hey, Miss Jeannie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome.
Brady Dolgus, another one of our boys tennis players that is a junior. He plays tennis and hockey. He's a member of the Scholastic Quiz Team, National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and the French Honor Society. He wants to go to college as a biology major and eventually go to med school to become an orthopedist. Hey, Brady, wow, God bless
Would
you.
you like to meet Mr. Ralph
Mr.
DeMarco?
Bad Knee, Left Knee, Ralph DeMarco, okay? Hey, Brady, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Crusher Sports Network, buddy. You're in the dream now. When you and Stephen Lee, you guys are in the dream, man. You're dreaming, buddy.
Next up, Hollywood.
That's right. You know what? You're almost there. You're almost there.
So, Brady, and I talked to Stephen about this, got 2 wins over Richland during the season, 2 wins over Wimber, but it was a bit of an up and down regular season. Can you talk about that just a little bit?
Yeah, I think we had a very tough schedule this year, and we battled through that adversity. We had a lot of our players were multiple sport athletes, so they had other commitments to go to. But we found the time to go to our matches, and we put up a fight in every one of our matches.
And that's half of it. That's more important than anything.
So, Brady, now you went to District 6, correct?
Yeah.
Singles or doubles?
I went as a doubles player.
Double. And who did you compete with?
Played with Cam Smith.
Okay. And how did that go for you?
It didn't turn out the way we wanted. We ended up losing in the first round, but it was a close match, and I think we both played very well.
And the nice thing is you both are underclassmen, and both Stephen and Brady and their partners are underclassmen. They're not seniors, so you know what to expect for next year.
Well, Brady, I really enjoyed reading some of the things that you wrote, the activities and everything, but obviously you've got a plan, and you stick to that plan, and God bless you, and thanks for joining us on the Crusher Sports Network.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day.
Take care, buddy. Have a great day.
Hey, go Crushers.
And we want to thank Mrs. Sanders for making sure those 2 young fellows, and we're going
She's like the coordinator.
She can coordinate. There ain't no doubt about that. God bless.
Thanks, guys.
And now we're in the top of the second inning. Forest Hills has a runner on first. Rob, can you pick it up for us and get us caught up here?
Leadoff hitter, base hit up the middle. We have, I'm not sure what number hitter that is. I can't, 22.
Looks like 32. Could it be 32?
Okay, I can't see from this
yeah,
angle.
Krista Crewley.
But she's, I thought she would square the bunt. They're down by 1 run. Forest Hills is, so you're almost going to have to move that runner up to the scoring position, hope for a base hit, get the game even again. If the coach is thinking that way, or she might be playing for a big inning, who knows?
And Trista is the third baseman for Forest Hills.
That's what you don't want to do.
Now, see that. Now, we talked about that, okay? That you can't have those kind of miscues against a top-notch team like this, especially when you're battling for a District 6 playoff spot. And so now the runner advances to second base, and I believe there are no outs, correct, Mr. Jarvis?
Yes, no outs. And Bell mixing her pitches up. Yeah, that's good. I think she has 2 strikes. So the threat of the bunt is out here now. Your corners can play even with the bag. We just don't want to get that runner to third. Catch that ball, please. Catch that ball.
There you go.
That's as good as a strikeout.
It's interesting when you're talking about like the way she's pitching and then how she's mixing things up. To somebody that really doesn't follow, I don't think people really understand What a
Change.
cerebral process. It's
Hope. You know, you can't pitch in hope. When you pitch in hope, you end up in a good game of softball. You have pick that up, find it,
yeah.
and then you exploit it. I'm throwing here.
Reaver comes in and fields that ball and holds number Miley Gadula to third base. If she doesn't field that clean, Gadula may have scored. To bat would be
Number
two. Sorry, Rob, I couldn't.
Ball,
Come on,
please.
there you go.
Atta girl.
that's 2 outs now.
Yep.
Four still. Bat, I believe, is number 6 to center fielder Madison.
So let's hopefully. Oh, don't do that.
Well, Rod, the years that a lot of coaches nice pitch.
You could more at bats, and who's as opposed to the 7, 8, and 9 hitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're with you, buddy.
Because you want the good hitters to. Oh, call that pitch. All right,
No.
that looked good from here. Of course,
Coach, from the
I'm starting to cry.
Coach, from the standpoint like Bella, she's pitching real solid right now. From your standpoint, being a former fast pitch pitcher, is she staying fundamental right now?
Yes, she is.
There
Yes, she
you
is.
go. Good
And
shot,
Bailey gets a little
Carolyn.
pop up to third base.
That's the hitter you wanted right there. You wanted that number 9 hitter. You didn't want to have to go to Morgan Gadula, leadoff hitter.
It was a good inning.
Absolutely, 2 good innings. 2 good innings.
Any relation to this Miss Jarvis who's out here in?
That would be my granddaughter.
She's a pretty girl.
She is my Reese. She's a freshman. This is her first year, and
Good.
and she goes to all the practices.
Well, we're going to go to the bottom of the second. McCort is up 1-0, and outstanding Forest Hills softball team here in this Laurel House. Ian is writing me a dissertation, okay?
I know.
And just for our fans, we in between innings because it's hot, so we got to let it kind of cool down.
Does that mean we're
Burning up the airwaves.
good luck with it?
That is number.
That's 21. That's my granddaughter.
Let the equipment cool down so to come back on the air from the audio perspective.
Hey, we're playing baseball. We're playing Johnstown Wednesday night at the Point. It's their home game at the Point.
Who?
Wednesday night.
streaming Thursday and Friday.
No, baseball.
But we're streaming baseball
Thursday and Friday, yes.
Thursday senior night.
Yes.
Homer Center. I love Homer Center. I mean, I look at the standings. Homer Center's right there.
Yeah, they're good.
And
And then on Friday, Central.
that'd be tough.
Central Market.
You know, Bell is good enough to build a team. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bell and
Helena.
she was okay. She's
Yes.
tennis. If it's who I think.
Helena Bailey.
Yeah, but from what I understand, she only catch all.
Yeah.
Crush fans, as we go to the bottom of the third inning, it's Forest Hills 9 and your Bishop McCort Crushers 0, and we're experiencing some technical difficulty, a little bit of a 9-1, excuse me, 9-1. I apologize. It's Forest Hills 9, us 1. We're experiencing some difficulty with, so we had to cut some power. So you're not going to hear us, so that you can watch the game. At least watch it. We'll try to keep you updated with the score, and hopefully it'll cool. The equipment will cool down, and we'll get back on the air. And thank you for understanding. And go Crushers. Well, Crusher fans, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty, so we've cut really all the audio out to save the equipment from completely overheating. But we are in the top of the fourth inning. Forest Hills 9, Bishop McCort 1. But our girls have a lot to play for as we go down the stretch of the season. In the District 6 softball rankings, girls 1A, our girls, Bishop McCort, is in 10th place, and they take 12 teams to the tournament, so there's still a lot to play for as we are now in the top of the fourth inning with Forest Hills batting, and we'll try to keep you updated with the score, if nothing else, and go Crushers.